Yeah, we going up, we going crazy, going bonkers. Produced by Ziggy, Zay Ticky, believe that.
It ain't peaches, it'll deceive you, boy, believe me. What you know about a jungle made with nothing but semen. No creepy crawlers, just heathens that prey on your weakness. Smell the slightest hint of fear, and the stainless you'll eat it. Gang bangers that greet your test on their face like Weezy. Pouring milk by the ounce, walking around looking sleepy. I'm from a town, no integrity, a broken city, disrupted. I know niggas who once were real, who now turning into sucks. When it comes to murder, it's nothing. Rallos get pulled over scuffles. Bumpy road around this motherfucker, your life means nothing. It ain't peaches. Niggas walking around with no feelings, with a chip on their shoulder, saying the world don't feel us. Trying to earn them some millions so they can split with they niggas. I know cats that died broke because they lost all ambition. When it comes up to get
What's going on? What's going on? We right back at it. More to live for. We're gonna do pretty good on this new segment, Men of Honor. I'm just gonna keep the ball rolling. Tonight, got a very special guest with me. Somebody I know for years, and we're just gonna, give him his flowers while he's here, and we're gonna talk about what he does, and gonna kick it off just like that. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Could you introduce yourself to my viewers?
Man, my name is Aaron Short. Some people know me as Dante, but that's who I am.
That's how I know you. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So one of the reasons why, I wanted you to be a part of this segment that I got is because, a lot of people are really heavily involved in sports, but not too many people that I know of actually play sports or, play and coach, and then, actually become, can become a referee also. Like, I really don't know anybody who's done that. So, I kind of wanted you to, touch on that and kind of, educate us about how that life is.
Man, I've done it all. I played and I coached, while my kids were younger, trying to help the kids, from my side of town,
right? Come
up and, try to do things the right way. And then, once that got into it, man, I got into the refereeing side of it. And, that's can be a tough thing. I call multiple sports, and it's not the refereeing itself, man. Most of the time, being honest with you, bro, it's the fans. But the refereeing, it's all right, man. If you got a passion for it, you can get paid for it, man. I encourage the young kids all the time, man, in high school and college. That's a good way to make some good money if you can put up with nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's getting tougher now. I've been out here doing different things, and I ain't called a little bit in about a month or so. But you see people, man, getting fussed at, people wanting to fight and all that. It's getting crazy just like everything else out there.
Oh yeah. And speaking on that, how is it, the fact that you played and coach, and you've been on both sides of it. You've been, the upset player and parent and coach, upset at the official.
Sure.
So how is it, when that comes back?
You know what the crazy part about it is, Ernest, I've been thrown out of games as a player,
Yeah.
Acted the fool out there towards refs. But, when I got into refereeing and started going to classes and really learning the rules of the game, I realized that I didn't know as half as I thought I knew, So that was a game changer,
Okay.
So when people come at me, I've seen it from all different angles. I'm already prepared for it, and I can give it back, but I can do it in a professional way.
Exactly. So let me ask you this, just a real quick question. Your opinion, up and coming players, prospects, like these kids that's really trying to make it. Do you think that it would be beneficial to them if they knew, the rules the way that you know it and the way other referees know it? Like, do you think that'll be like?
Yeah, without a doubt, knowing what you up against, man, and because it's like, I went with my son just this weekend at a high profile tournament, and it's man, the level is crazy.
Yeah.
But also a camp for college officials. So, you know, high school guys aren't really used to that. You know, a lot of people that really know what's going on, they're not beginners and whatever. So you got to learn, you got to know, you know, that even sometimes you could be right. But once that whistle blows 9 times out of 10, at that level, it's no replay. So that call ain't going to change. It's over with,
Yeah,
you know. Move on to the next
one. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You know, that, you know, the way that you explain that, the way, like, you know, like you learn more, you know, from, you know, once you started taking classes about refereeing, how it, you know, kind of enhance your overall view of basketball in general. So I think that, you know, that would be helpful, you know, to any kids that's, you know, and young men that's, you know, striving to, you know, in that profession to learn the game from the ref's point of view also.
Without a doubt, in any sport, because it's not just basketball, you know, football, baseball, any sport you play, learn the rules.
Exactly.
You know, and be approachable and be able to, you know, it's just like we teach our kids to respect people. So what we want to do is try to teach them the same thing from a sports point of view. You know what I'm saying? If you respect that official, he gonna respect you.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care how good you are. If you go at that official wrong, that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah. And it's been some good players on the highest level, you know, in every sport that, you know, has an official that, you know, they couldn't get it right with. And, you know, like you said, the respect goes both ways. So it really doesn't matter how good you are. So if it can happen to the pros, it definitely can happen on any level. So
yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you doing this for me. And something that I wanted to share with my subscribers and my viewers is, you know, just the fact you know, how the world spins, man, like how it's important to, you know, treat people the right way. Because who would have thought that me and you be doing this now? You know, my very first job as a young teenager, 15, 16, when I first met you. And, you know, fast forward, you know, 20 some odd years, and, you know, we're doing this now. So I just kind of want to highlight on that and tell you once again that I appreciate you doing this for me.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
You know, that speaks volumes to me. I don't know about other people, but to say like your first job, you said was with me. Yeah. I trained. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And so you right there with my kids, and you know that's a good thing. Then you work with my kids, right?
Exactly.
All right. And now who you work with?
And now I work with your wife.
So that means that you will go to work, brother. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. And just go to show, you know, how the world spins, and it's important to you know, I try to treat people the right way, because you never know who you're gonna need, who you're gonna run into again. Things of that nature. And you know, I just thought that was, you know, pretty cool how we have, you know, we've been able to keep in touch throughout all these years. So yeah, definitely. Sure. Once again, definitely thanks for doing this for me. Another field that you're in that I kind of want to talk about a little bit, that, you know, people might want to know about, the truck driving experience.
Yes, sir.
If you kind of touch on that a little bit, like what is that like, especially for a man, you know, with children, you know, that's married, you know, staying away from home, that aspect of
it. And you know what, Ernest, at the end of the day, that side, being away from home, that's just starting for me. You know, I've had a CDL license for 10 years, but now I'm just getting into the truck driving aspect. I had a job, and, you know, and I put it to you like this right here, you know, we got stuff that go on every job. So we can either stay there and complain, or we can do something about it, right? So I chose, you know, at my age, to come out here on the road. You know, I got guys that's been trucking, and it's, you know, it's laid back, man. You driving, you getting paid. It's less stressful. But, you know, you got to know what you got at home, man, being honest with you. You know what you're trying to take care of. You know where you're trying to go.
Right.
And that's, you know, at the end of the day, you want what's best for your family. You put your family first, and you make it work.
Exactly. Well put. Yeah. Well put. And I appreciate you for saying it that way. Definitely. So, you know, young men, young women, whoever, is interested in this profession, they kind of got a blueprint, from a grown-up's perspective, like once you focus on the things that's important, anything else is, anything is possible.
You can put it
So,
together, man. And trucking, like I said, I'm new to it, but what I'm learning and what I'm seeing, it's for everybody, women, men, and it's money in it. What's the object? What do you want to make on the job? Money.
Exactly. Actually, I got a quick backstory. My younger sister, I got a sister that's 3.5 years younger than me, and she actually drove trucks, long distance and stuff. She actually did that, I want to say, for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And she liked it. And now, I guess, with that same CDL, the fact that once you get it and, you actually got, experience on the road, it opens so many doors to other jobs that you, probably didn't think of. So now she's, if I'm not mistaken, she drives the city bus now. Tampa, where she lives at. So like you said, anybody definitely can do it. So
it's all in what you want to do, man. And with that license, I tell you, man, it's not like you're a doctor or lawyer, but you can always get a job.
Yeah, exactly. Because something got to go. Like it's just the way the world and this country works, like long distance trucking is necessary.
Oh yes, sir.
So definitely, I definitely appreciate you doing this for me, man. And I don't know if you got a chance to see my last project that I did at North Pitt, but that was real special.
Man, I haven't seen it. I was driving, I was on the road, and I seen that you interviewed Jeremy. But like I said, I'm in here tonight, and I get a chance to go back and watch it. And at the end of the day, man, you keep doing what you're doing, promoting positivity.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about, man.
Exactly, man. And you're doing something special because you're not trying to make it all about yourself. That's great, right there, young man.
Exactly. It definitely ain't about me because I ain't make it 37 by myself, and the things that I met, the things that I learned and the people that I met, whether it's my first job or the current job, all of them in between, it's just important, man. I just want to share this moment with you and, kind of talk about, the things that you got going on and, the positive, influence that you've been to me over these years,
Hey,
kind of want to highlight on that.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, man. And kind of touching back on when I worked with your children, that was pretty cool because I actually got a chance to see them, like I'm a few years older than them, but not that many, but to actually see them as young kids when I'm a teenager, and then fast forward when I'm in my early 20s, then they late teens, and we still remember each other after all those years. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I try to show them the right way, man.
To show them. Oh yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. I think I'm gonna wrap it up right here, man. But I definitely appreciate you for doing this with me, and all the information that you shared. I think is really helpful to a lot of young kids, coming up, because that's some important information about being a referee. Like especially no matter what the sport is, how you said it, bro. Like learning that part of the game, it just elevate your whole mind on the whole sport. So I think that's another thing.
This is another thing I want to sit with you, man, for these young kids that's coming up that love sports. Right? Everybody ain't gonna get paid to play the game,
right?
But if there's a way you can stay around the game and you can get paid.
I heard that.
That's something to look forward to, man.
Definitely.
And anybody out there, interested in trying to learn something, man, hit me up. I help anybody I can.
I heard that. I definitely make sure I put your info in the link. Definitely.
No doubt.
Oh yeah. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we get out of here?
Hey man, I want to shout you out, man. Anybody that's watching this, man, and anybody that's supporting what we got going on. My wife, my family, my kids, man, just everybody, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you, man. Definitely, man. And, we're going to wrap it up just like that. It's been another edition of Men of Honor, More to Live For. We definitely got more to live for. And we out.
I,